The heir of Slytherin has returned to Hogwarts. Is he just hanging around in the common room? Let's find out. Welcome back to the channel, folks, the Brick Sweethearts. We're going to be continuing on our house banner series, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Slytherin. This is set number 76410. This will be our third video in this theme, and if you haven't already, make sure to go back and check out the previous two. The first one, we discussed the Ravenclaw Common Room and I gave my thoughts on the overall flag banner design. The second one is about the Gryffindor Common Room, so make sure to go and check those videos out so you're up to date. The Slytherin Common Room is the only one other than the Gryffindor one that features in the movies, and I am of course referring to the Chamber of Secrets when Harry and Ron sneak in with the use of the Polyjuice Potion in order to find out who the heir of Slytherin is. We only get a small glimpse of the Slytherin Common Room in that scene, so it's not as clear of a reference point in comparison to Gryffindor, but nevertheless, let's get straight into the details of this set. For those of you trivia fans out there, you might know that the Slytherin Common Room is in fact located in the dungeons, and as such we get a darker and broodier design. Front and center we have a portrait of the founder of the house, Salazar Slytherin, and he's surrounded by a bunch of snakes, which is of course the house symbol. Underneath the portrait we have a cabinet that contains a number of different objects, but most importantly there's an Easter egg. When you open up the cabinet doors, you see some writing on the wall that states that Tom Riddle was here. It seems like it didn't take us that long to find out where the heir of Slytherin was. We have a running theme with these banners where each common room gets a fireplace, and you can see it right here with a house crest displayed right above it. However, this one has a more grim design with a skeleton head displayed on the mantelpiece. This side of the banner looks quite empty, and that is quite unfortunate. And in addition, we also get this little piece which looks like a desk of some sorts, but I'm not really sure what this is supposed to refer to. It hasn't been made very clear. However, the other side of the banner looks much more interesting and has a lot more detail and design that helps bring the room to life. First, we see this wonderful looking round window up here that gives us a look into the Black Lagoon outside. While this wall is covered with portraits, plaques, and various different decorations. You might notice a familiar face over here, and I am of course referring to the head of the house, Severus Snape himself. We also get two additional pieces of furniture, this armchair and the table for minifigs to sit on. And with that said, let's discuss the minifigs included. As always, we get three minifigures. Going from the outside, we get Blaise Zabini wearing a Slytherin jumper, Pansy Parkinson in her school uniform, and of course everyone's favorite, Draco Malfoy wearing his robes. And bonus, we also get a little snake. In its closed form of the banner, we can see the lovely green and silver Slytherin colors, and of course, as always with these banners, we get a nice printed piece of the house symbol, in this case, the Great Serpent. Now, I might need to brush up on my parcel tongue in order to be able to open this banner back up again. Overall, I am a little bit disappointed with the emptiness of this side of the banner. It could have definitely used a few more details, maybe throw in another portrait or a bookcase in order to fill it up and make sure that it's not as empty. Because it is such a small set, details like this really do stand out, and it's not that easy to overlook. I really like the overall feel and design of this set. I think that the colors and the decorations put together give off this kind of like gothic vibe, which matches the overall Slytherin aesthetic. You may have noticed that LEGO recently released the Great Hall, which includes the dungeon area, and I am curious if sometime in the future they will consider remaking the Slytherin Common Room that will then be able to fit into the overall new castle system. This would be quite an epic and cool thing to do, as I would like to see a new and improved version of the Slytherin Common Room. Quick disclaimer before we wrap up the video, These sets are now currently retired and not available on LEGO directly, so if you don't have them in your collection and would like to get them, you will have to go on a second-hand market. I hope you enjoyed this video, folks. Let me know down in the comments in your best Parseltongue what you think of this set and if you like it. Give the video a like as well if you enjoyed it. It really helps us out in the algorithm. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We have plenty more content coming, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, take care, folks.